Alright guys, first off, just like to apologize for the glare. This is a new setup for me and I'm still trying to find the perfect place to actually do videos. But one thing about Fuse I can say for sure is Insomniac fans will love it. So first, gameplay. It is with pretty much all of Insomniac Games games. It is very fun, extremely rewarding, and my personal favorite are the weapons in this game. There are each different weapons for each character, so you'll have to play as more than one character to experience them all. But I only played as Jacob Kimball throughout the entire game. And there was many moments when I was either using a normal gun, a special gun, or anything where I was just like, wow, I can't believe that just happened. That was awesome. Or I can't wait to do that again. Or just this weapon's making me feel like a badass. That is great job by Insomniac. The graphics and voice acting are really good. Most Insomniac games are again, but what really impressed me the most about Fuse in terms of kind of graphics and voice acting is just the facial animations. There was many times where you could see people were frustrated or people was wondering what's going on or something like that, and they didn't even have to say a word. And I know that's like that for most video games, but it was really paying attention to detail here that I have not seen in a while in a game such as Fuse. The co-op in the game is pretty seamless. It works almost flawlessly. I did not run into one problem regarding the co-op, not regarding AI, but with people. It was seamless. There was no, hitches. There was no being held up. It was very fun, and it really worked with the whole co-op feel of what you're trying to do for any four-player co-op game. And as I said before, there is replayability because you have to play as all four characters to somewhat see their backstory and to use their weapons. And as I mentioned before, the weapons are amazing in this game. So the subscribers of mine should know that I don't like doing things over again. So the very fact that I'm saying I would play the single player 4 different times to see each character's story and use their weapons is something to really take note of. Now, the AI in this game is not bad, but it's not really good either. There will be quite a lot of times where you'll either be frustrated because your AI team members, if you're not playing with people, aren't exactly doing what they're supposed to do or doing something smart, which is, typical AI behavior. Or you'll be relieved that the enemy AI is completely stupid and you'll gladly get the drop on them. Also, in the main story, there was sub-stories, whether it was regarding each character's past or some sort of conflict with them or an enemies or the antagonist's sub-story or subplot. There was quite a bit of them, but unfortunately none of them were fleshed out, so it felt incomplete, and also because of that, it took away from the already somewhat flawed main story. And when I say that, I mean Fuse has a good story, but it's flawed at times. Like there's ups and downs, sort of like a summer blockbuster, but with not the hype or the adrenaline and stuff like that. But the story is interesting, but then the next minute it could be, not interesting to your liking. And lastly, the multiplayer to this game is just simply like a wave-by-wave co-op, sort of how like Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was, although without a disappointing single-player ending. But regardless, it is fun to play with friends or just, join a random game, but it does lose its luster pretty quickly, and it probably won't have you holding on to the game. So, if you are an Insomniac Games and action-adventure fan, I would say buy Fuse. However, if you're more of a story-based single-player gamer, I would at least say rent it due to just it being Insomniac Games and their amazing weapons.